Yo, what up guys? So in today's video what I want to do is show you a Windows tutorial what happens if you plug in your external hard drive, or to be honest not external but internal. So if you expand your storage, what you have to do is register a hard drive for the actual computer to recognize it and encrypt it as well, because as you know, your hard drives are encrypted. This means that if you were to take a hard drive, for example, if I was to steal my friend's hard drive, I cannot read the data what's on it unless it's not encrypted. But Windows by default actually encrypts all the hard drives on your system. Basically what happens is it uses NTFS. Now basically when you apply the NTFS, automatically what happens is the hard drive gets encrypted with EFS, which is a part of the NTFS. If you ever do server administration, you'll be probably taught this. So let's get into it. So basically what happens is, I'll show you an example. What we're gonna do, I'll sort of do a Windows expansion. Let's have sort of walk you. So for example, I take my computer apart. I put an SSD, the internal hard drive, to expand more storage for my work, whatever. So in this case, we're going to do the same thing, but in a virtual machine. Obviously not the same thing as taking a computer apart. I can't take a virtual machine apart. So what we're going to do is go to player, or whatever you have, manage virtual machine settings, hard disk, and what you're going to do is expand. Now you cannot do this because, as you can see, disk utilities are available only when the virtual machine is powered off. This means I would have to turn it off. Now I have actually expanded, as you can see, it says system free. Sorry, that's my external drive. So basically I have about 30 gigabytes free space, which I need to register. So what you do is just expand it by the amount you want, and it'll expand you the space you need for the virtual machine. Close this, start the virtual machine. And as soon as you start Windows, what you need to do is go to Windows key, disk, make sure it's either, it's this one, disk management, and what you're gonna get is disk. This is your EFI, this is your BIOS, this is your C drive, this is your main drive. You might get any other drives you have as well. As you can see, there's two things: unallocated, primary partition. So what you need to do is click this. New simple volume. Next, click maximum storage, obviously to allocate as much storage as you can, unless you want to. What you can do also, is this storage I have, I can actually split it into 2 more partitions if I wanted to. I'm not going to do this because there's no real point. I'm just showing you this anyways. This virtual machine runs out in 3 hours. I'm not sure what happens next. I think it'll get a pop-up every now and then that, hello, you need to activate your Windows key. I don't think it actually disables your virtual machine. So new simple volume, next. Now you can assign the letter whatever you want. Let's assign it to G. I would do this. Make sure you format this. Make sure you select NTFS. So just click NTFS. Allocation, leave this. Volume label, you can have whatever you want. I'm gonna name it Linux because I might use this virtual machine for installing dual boot Linux. I'm just having a bit of a problem. Well, not problem, it's just I want to see if I'm gonna have to make a new virtual machine or not. So Linux, I would enable file and folder compression, perform a quick format as well. Make sure you click this on. Next, finish, and that's you done. You actually have 2 drives now. So if you close this, go to recycle bin. Now the reason I go to recycle bin because this is faster. This PC, and as you can see, we have Linux, a new drive. You can also change this properties. You change it to whatever you want. Let's say second local disk G. Hit apply and you've changed it. It doesn't make a difference. However, I do not recommend changing names. As soon as you do it, just leave as it is. The reason is because it might cause some problems. For example, I have changed my profile name and it caused my problem on my main computer. Therefore, what I have to do is format my computer, which I do not want to do, but I have to. So let's just leave as it is. I don't really care. This is a virtual machine. I can do whatever I want. That's why I love virtual machines. As you can see, this is a DVD. Obviously, this is basically how you have for DVDs and stuff like that. I forgot what it's called. The slot system. So that's it, to be honest, for this video. It's a very quick, it's very easy to do, very quick tutorial. Hope you've enjoyed my content. If you can check out my other channel, which is John Doe Sec, John Doe Security, or Griffin. I post about cybersecurity, hacking, security, basically overall, right? Anything with IT sec. Hope you've enjoyed the content. Make sure to check my other content, my other videos as well. And leave a like and subscribe if you can. Thank you very much.